the weekly home blessing, the step that encourages getting things done unperfectly. Hi, I'm Angel, and this is Done Unperfectly, the place where we battle perfection one project at a time, getting things done unperfectly. So the next Flylady step that we're covering today is the weekly home blessing. Now, I love the weekly home blessing because this is really where I started to learn how my perfection was stopping me from getting things done. So the weekly home blessing has 6 parts. Actually 7. I'm taking one out because it doesn't pertain to me. I don't have magazines and newspapers. So the 6 steps that we'll be covering today, they can be done all in one day, or you can decide to do one each day of the week. Whatever works for you. It's very, very versatile. One of the reasons why I like the steps so much. Normally, I would encourage an electronic habit tracker. And you can still do the electronic version if you like. Fine by me. I just like taking these next 2 weeks to analog. And the way I do my analog system is with wide popsicle sticks. You can find these at Dollar General. If you prefer, you can use paper. But in my house, the popsicle sticks are pretty sturdy and last a little bit longer. So what I do with this stick is I color half the stick with a permanent marker, or just a tip, depends on how much time I have, but I color half of it with a marker, and the other side I write what task needs to be done. Now, the reason why I use an analog version versus a digital version is because these steps over the next 2 weeks, they are tiny but numerous, and to put all that in my phone seemed a little much. And in addition, I can recruit help. So in our house, we have 2 jars set up. One a to-do jar and one a done imperfectly jar. I really should label those. But with the weekly home blessing, you only grab 1 stick at a time. You do not have to do these steps in order. The whole idea is to get it done during the week. So the first one I pulled today is vacuum. If you notice, I have the stick painted red for weekly home blessing. You can pick any color you want as long as you're consistent. And I don't know if you can see that well or not, but it says vacuum 6 to 10 minutes. Yep, you're going to vacuum your whole house in 6 to 10 minutes. This is where I learned to battle perfection, because I was like, how am I going to vacuum my whole house in 6 to 10 minutes? That's the idea. We're battling perfection. We're doing what we can in 6 to 10 minutes. Now, we're just going to vacuum the high traffic areas. That's all this step is intended for. This is a maintenance step. But what about behind the furniture and under the furniture and all of that stuff? I'm glad you asked. We're going to be getting to those steps in detail in the following video series with the zone cleaning. So just keep in mind, 6 to 10 minutes for now, high traffic area. So when you're done with your vacuum stick, you're going to stick it in the Done Imperfectly jar. And we're going to select the next stick. And if you can't read it very well, it says mop 6 to 10 minutes. Yep, just like vacuuming, 6 to 10 minutes in the high traffic areas only. Now, I want to take just a second. I'm not being sponsored by Flylady. I want to take a second and tell you I really enjoy this mop. It is very sturdy. It's probably one of my favorite mops. And to tell you how good it is, my daughter that just got married asked for it for a wedding gift. Now, what 19-year-old would ask for a particular mop as a wedding gift? I think it's really that good. Maybe check it out. So, when you're done with mopping, you're going to return it back to the Done Imperfectly jar. We'll pull another stick, and this stick is mirrors for 6 to 10 minutes. We are going to go through our entire house and wipe down all mirrors that you can find. Now, I don't have a whole lot of mirrors, and it usually doesn't take me 6 minutes to get through all the mirrors in my house. So if I have extra time, I may or may not try to wipe down the doors and the door handles, depending on the day. So when we're done with the mirror stick, we return it to the Done Unperfectly jar. I think you guys are kind of getting the pattern. So for our next home blessing step is sheets. I don't know if you can see sheets. It says 6 to 10 minutes, but I really don't spend 6 to 10 minutes on the sheets every week because my washer and dryer usually controls me as far as the limit. So timing this one, I'm not sure it's necessary, but pull your sheets off your bed as you get up and throw them in the washer once a week. And we're going to return it to the Done Unperfectly jar. And the next step is dusting. We're going to dust for 6 to 10 minutes. Yes, you probably will not get through your entire house dusting 6 to 10 minutes, but you can do your very best to get through what you can. And in the zone cleaning series next, we'll explain how to get to those details. So I just run around my house like a little dust fairy and get rid of all those dust bunnies as fast as I can within 6 to 10 minutes. Remember, this is not about perfection. It is getting as much done as you can in the time that you have. And then finally, we have empty the trash, empty all trash. Now, if I'm going to be completely honest, I made this stick for this video. My husband has always taken care of the trash once a week. He goes to the house and gathers it and takes it off once a week. It's something he has always done. And I thought, you know what? I probably should put a stick in there for this. And that way, if it's still not done, I can go through the house and grab the garbage myself and bless him with helping him get some work done. Now, one word of caution with this entire video series. Most likely, this is your idea and not your family's. Do not expect them just to jump in and help like you are being proactive in getting the house clean. They didn't ask for this, you did. So, perform this entire video series for you. Any help that your family provides is bonus. I know that's hard, but we really need to consider any help that our family provides as bonus. Now, I do ask the kids to help with sticks, depending on the week. I have found that asking kids to pull a stick that says 6 to 10 minutes is so much more productive than saying, go clean the house. We all know that really doesn't work. So, every Sunday after the weekly home blessing is complete, I will go to the Done Unperfectly jar and pull all the red sticks out. Pull all the red sticks out and put it in the do jar for the next week. You can see how this cycles week after week after week. Now, with that being said, I also still have a habit tracker, but my habit tracker says weekly home blessing. I have this set up to complete once a week. So once this is complete, I know that this entire system is under control and is being done as I'm going through my daily checkoffs. So as you can see, during the entire week, if you spent 6 minutes a day, 36 in total for the week if you do it all in one day, you've got your house fairly clean. So I think with this, we can consider this project done unperfectly. You have a great day.